What's good, OA family? You know who it is. You know what it is. We're in the middle of a whole TI takeover. Seen all the memes. I seen all the social media buzz. Seen the single drop to let them know. Man, I was just getting ready to get into that, really break it down. Then I seen the first disc drop. More memes. Second disc drop. More memes. Third disc drop. Even a bunch of shit from King, which, yeah. But now I gotta go ahead and get into it. So today, this is my version of the TI takeover. We're gonna start at disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. We give y'all my input on what's taking place right here. Let's go. All right, y'all. So look, check it out. T.I., 50, got the whole internet buzzing with this thing going back and forth between them. You know what I'm saying? I done seen all the memes. I done seen, you know what I'm saying, all the social media shit. I done seen the pictures of Tiny. I done seen the pictures of the 50 Mama Tombstone. I done seen the pictures of 50 holding the you knows. I done seen, all the pictures of, 50 mama, 50 holding the picture of his mama that I done seen all that shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, it was all a clown show. I really wasn't finna get involved in it. I was trying to stay out of it. I'm in it for the bars though. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, first of all, the first mistake everybody made was to even think that this was gonna be a lyrical competition. 50 is that dog. 50 is that dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, and you go all the way back to Get Rich or Die Trying. 50 had probably one of the hardest albums in existence. To this date, that album will go down as a classic. But 50 was never your barologist. Let's just be real with it. 50 was never your barologist. And for all the little Southern style and all the little trap and all this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? You can label it or stereotype it however you want. Don't get it fucked up. T.I. was that dude. T.I. could bar. T.I. can rap. T.I. can rap. You know what I'm saying? So this was never going to be a rapping competition. And anybody that thought otherwise, y'all was lost from the beginning. This was never going to be a bar competition, but I fucks with the bars. So for that reason, I'm compelled to dig into this T.I., side of the beef because 50 ain't coming back 50 is not coming back at T.I. in the booth. I'm going to take it a step further. Don't get yourself hyped up because if you see a 50 release addressing this beef, it's going to be a squad release. It's going to be a bunch of 50's dogs coming in. You feel what I'm saying? 50 is not going to go bar for T.I. And that ain't even 50's MO. So it ain't happening. But that still does not dispute the fact that 50, I haven't even heard him yet. I tried to stay away from him. But upon me scheduling to release this video or record this video, T.I. had 3 releases. And be damn if just as I sat down to actually hit the record button on this episode, I look up and he done dropped another disc. That makes 4. Technically though, let me get y'all straight. I'm only counting it as 3. So I'm not going back to the first one. Because in my honest and humble opinion, War just happened to be a product of the right time and the right place. I don't think that was ever intended to be a 50 record. It just was the perfect storm, the perfect time, the perfect for that to come. I know everybody else has been addressing this as that was a 50 release, but I think that that was a song that was recorded before this 50 this even started. And I think, like I said, it just happened to be the right time, right place. Boom, let's get it out there. Everybody gonna eat off of it anyway. So I'm not reacting to that one. I'm not reacting to War. I want to react to the ones that I know are a product of this particular beef. And for that, I'm going to get into the right one. I'm going to get into What Bully. And as of me hitting the record button on this episode, he has a new one called Lessons. and we're going to dig into that one. So, hey, I'm going to get through them. I'm going to try not to talk too much. I'm going to give you my overviews and stuff like that, but I'm going to try not to get into the individual lines. I just know for a fact that T.I. can eat. T.I. can eat. And that nigga I know, if I know T.I., he got in these tracks. He got in these tracks. 50, bruh. You know what, y'all? I'm not even going to give my full take on that yet because I don't believe that this is what y'all think it is. And I'll tell you what I mean at the end. But for the purposes of the bars, I'm here for it. So let's go. T.I., I'm about to dig into, for the first time, can you believe this shit been out for a minute? And I purposely tried to stay away from it because I wasn't going to get sucked into the shit that everybody else gets sucked into. And I'm not on this page just for clicks and likes. I do want y'all to become part of the Old Heads family, but I don't follow the trends. I listen to actual music because I believe the music has something to offer to you guys. So I wasn't going to get into it just to be another one of them. But I gotta pay respects to T.I. I feel, after thinking about it, I felt like I wasn't giving him his just due because I am a T.I. fan. I fucks with T.I. since day one. And I know he can bar. So I wasn't going to dismiss his bars just because I didn't want to get into the beef. So just for that purpose, I'm going to go ahead and cover this. So, hey, I done talked enough. We're going to go ahead and get into the first one is The Right One. That was the first one. So we're going to dig into that one. Like I said, I'm not going back to war. Hey fam, if y'all haven't already seen it, Old Heads Media has officially opened its store. Go ahead and make sure y'all go on in there, show your support, copy some Old Heads Media merch. We got the official Old Heads Media logo shirts, you know what I'm saying? For the purpose of this particular video right here, it might be dope for y'all to go on up in there and get that bars over bullshit, or because we in the middle of hip hop right now, respect the craft. Let's get it.
Cook up like Caleb. Did a nigga y'all scared of, man? Man, fuck this Lego head ass nigga, man. Ain't nobody studying that fuck nigga, man. Okay, they finally got the right one.
Hey, hey, 50 do got a Lego head. He do got a Lego ass head. My bad, that shit was funny as fuck. All right.
Light one, that's alright, then. We're having for the night come. I don't like guns. I walk up on them knife some. Think he Tyson. Nigga, you ain't tough at my son. Ain't no fear here. Bitch, I'm a king and you a duck. You got no peer here. With smoke, you get your fair share. You wouldn't dare stare me in the eyes and move your dick sucker. Say that shit you say with your thumb. Boy, you's a big sucker.
Hey, he said you ain't tough as my son. You ain't tough as my son. Hold on, I got a whole comment at the end about that too, about King. Well, let's go ahead.
In the eyes and move your dick sucker. Say that shit you say with your thumb. Boy, you's a big sucker. To me, you just a small man in a big shell. Bitch made ass nigga need pigtails. You take no issue with them white boy. It's only our people that you find to be an eyesore. Duck and smoke, he won't even stand up for a legacy. I guess it cause he see a shit to fight for. Hey, listen, man, this shit ain't gonna go how you think it is. Down here we'll strip you out that shit, leave you with rabbit ears. And you
Hey, hold on. I can't let that line slide. Because I think of that when you talking about you duck and smoke or whatever, you ain't got shit to fight for your legacy. I think he's referring to the verses, to the verses shit. And like real talk, while bar for bar in the booth, 50 can't fuck with T.I., not even close. But as far as catalog go, the verses would have been nice. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say who would have came out on top of that versus because I'm a fan of all the music. You know what I'm saying? In real talk, I probably just would have rocked out on that shit. I wouldn't even have been sitting up there trying to compete to see who was the best. I would have fanned out about both of them. But come on, Ti, like catalog for catalog, I don't think 50 was ducking the smoke on the catalog on the verses. I don't think that's what that was. Now he might be ducking smoke in this booth. Like real talk, he might be ducking smoke in the booth, but catalog wise, 50 had bangers. Let's not act like he ain't had bangers.
It ain't gonna go how you think it is. Down here we'll strip you out that shit, leave you with rabbit ears. And you ain't the only one with grime before you had a deal. You think you special, end up somewhere pushing daffodils. Nigga, you got less talent, you're less attractive, more average. You ain't got more motion, you just moving where it led traffic. You moved out where it rapping and they gave you a DMX pack. You ain't that savage, nigga, you 5-0 dispatch. Oh, Tennessee nigga all mad, could puff, let your bitch have it. Gave her tartar sauce and mustard like a fish salmon. And goddamn it, if this nigga won't drama, I'm not landing. Once it's up, I'm not landing. Truth is outlandish. Cause you're not that nigga and you're not that rich. Trying to stun on everybody with them white folks shit. Got the
Hey, T.I. stood on that. T.I. stood on that. He said, once it's up, I'm not landing. T.I. stood on that because ever since he dropped this shit, he's been coming back to back to back like he doing a 50 on 50. He doing a 50 on 50. He ain't stopping. He ain't stopping. He ain't stopping. Hey, he stood 10 toes on that line right there.
I'm not landing. Once it's up, I'm not landing. Truth is outlandish. Cause you're not that nigga and you're not that rich. Trying to stun on everybody with them white folks shit. Finally got the right one. Roll some, light one. That's alright, then. We'll have them for the night come. I don't like guns. I walk up on them knife some. Think he Tyson. Nigga, you ain't tough as my son. Ain't no fear.
He said, you got the right one. Hey, I don't like guns. I walk up on them knife some. Hey, I'm still laughing about that. You ain't tough as my son shit. Let's go.
Here, bitch, I'm a king and you a duck, you got no peer here. With smoke, you get your fair share. You wouldn't dare stare me in the eyes and move your dick sucker. Say that shit you say with your thumb, boy, you's a bitch. They say boo boo, bring your bitch ass outside, play in the street. You ain't no motherfucking gangster, you just pray on the weed. Man, all you do is talk shit and hope it stay on the net. Play detective, catch killers on some police shit. Grown men making meme, that's a weird ass flick. Kicking nigga while they down, you a sucker for that. Having a moment, hate to let the nigga inch in my life, but I give his ass a case to solve about him mentioning my wife. You hate women, get that why you can't keep one. You can't love them cause from your mama you receive none. Oh no, you rather set fires to houses with babies in them. I got paperwork from niggas in prison, your name is in them. Peter Parker journalism, he saying, I guess I'm Venom. Morals won't break up in them. New Yorkers, you gon' defend them? This your king, huh? He been a victim from the
New Yorkers, you gon' defend
Murder
them?
Inc. pumped his ass full of bullet holes. Cam did him like a hoe on.
All right, hold up. There's a couple things in there that I can't let get by. First of all, he said you prey on the weak, which is actually that ain't too far fetched. But also, like, there's been some beefs throughout 50's history, and you saying he prey on the weak, that's actually not only throwing a shot at 50, but that's throwing a shot at some of the people that he's beef with, like Jim Jones, like Ja, you know, like Benzino. You know, that's the fact that 50 slaughtered them, you know, or went at them. You saying you prey on the weak, you calling them weak. That's kind of a shot at them too. But it's bars though. It's bars, but it's shot at them too. You know what I'm saying? It was facts what he said about you thought you hoped to stay on the net. That's facts. 50 is the meme king, and he would love nothing more than just for you to go back and forth on social media with him. So that's facts. That's facts. You talk your shit and then you hope it stay on the net. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. Last thing I want to address before I continue to let this play is you said, is New York gonna defend you? We not getting back to this whole, you remember you go back in the day, you know, the Outcast shit, you know, the Atlanta, the Dirty South versus New York. The South got something to say. You feel what I'm saying? You know where this goes back to? You know what I'm saying? If you hip hop, you know. That line right there could create some more, you know what I'm saying, some more East Coast South shit. That's one of them lines. Is New York gonna defend you? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like trying to say not only is T.I. better than 50, but the South in this motherfucker right now too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. A couple of those lines that's in there could be taken and stretch this thing into more than it is. I hope it stays a 50 and T.I. thing, because I love music too much to get back into this whole divisionist shit that they had going on back then. But just saying. Just saying.
Murder Inc. pumped his ass full of bullets.
And that line right there, hold on. While we in the middle of calling 50 a snitch, why ain't we in the middle of talking about 50 as 5-0? And then you gonna turn around and you gonna say Murder Inc. pumped his ass full of bullet holes? I mean, because it wasn't on wax. It wasn't like Irv got 50. It wasn't like Ja got 50. You know what I'm saying? So we talking about some actual factual shit right here. Murder Inc. pumped his ass full of bullet holes. Isn't that kind of snitching? Just saying.
He been a victim from the get-go. Murder Inc. pumped his ass full of bullet holes. Cam did him like a hoe on the radio. Took losses from Rick Ross and Fat Joe. Jada spanked that baby thinking it's sweet. Kanye stood up to him, made it first week of defeat. It always happen. Too much yapping, niggas slapping your cheeks. So what the fuck you think gon' happen out here playing with me? You got the right one. King!
Hey, T.I. was in his bag. T.I., they done woke him up. I done heard better, T.I. I ain't gonna sit up here in front like that was the best I never heard him. But with that said, all right. And that makes me look forward to the second one we about to listen to. But real talk, it was a couple of lines in there that you gotta, be careful with, because they could be applied to more than just 50. But right now, 50, he on your head. Right now, 50, he on your head. Let's go. We're going to get right into the second one. No more talking. Let's get it. Hey, y'all, this video he put up here for this second one, this shit is insane. It's foul. What bully? And he going to drop a picture of 50. Hey, this from that movie that he did. I don't want to poke light at the movie itself though. 50 do look fucked up in this picture. But I don't want to throw shade at the movie itself. This is from All Things Fall Apart. You know what I'm saying? Where 50 lost, I think it was like 50 some pounds, but he lost a whole bunch of weight to portray a cancer patient. And so I'm not throwing shots. We not finna throw shots at the movie itself. You know what I'm saying? Even though the meme is funny as fuck, the movie had a serious storyline to it. And cancer, trust me, from somebody who's dealt with it and their family and stuff like that, cancer is some bullshit. So yeah, I ain't finna do it. This ain't a shot. I'm not finna take no time to throw no shots at the particular movie just because of the message in the movie. But 50, you do look straight clownish in that picture. But man, that was below the belt. That was below the belt, T. Let's go. All right.
Cop, deuce it, tuck tail. Flee your fight. You the kind of sucker nigga we don't like. Wanna bully everybody who don't want no problem. Then niggas come bully you and you don't want no problem.
Hey, hold on. See, he doing the same thing that he did in the last one, though. He doing the same thing that he did in the last one and this one, where he was talking about people, you know what I'm saying, who 50 bully people who are weaker than him. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm going to go back to talking about like Jim Jones, Ja Rule, Benzino, and some other artists that done went head up. Now, 50 didn't want no smoke with Cam. He didn't want no smoke with Fab. You know what I'm saying? And real talk, low key, I mean, Buck done came at him a couple times, and he ain't really never say nothing back to Buck except for on social media. So, like, I mean, part of it is true, but I mean, when you say stuff like that, that could incite, some other people to get in the middle of this conversation. You saying, hold on, when you start smoke with folks that don't want no problems, you saying we were scared of 50? You know what I'm saying? You saying we were scared of 50? I mean, I'm just saying, even though what he's saying is facts, 50 do, you know what I'm saying, bully folks. You know what I'm saying? But still, all right.
Don't want no problem. Then niggas come bully you and you don't want no problem. This nigga supposed to be a bully. I can't tell. Them wolf tickets you scrapping damn sure ain't sell. You dominate me, I can't see. Why you's a hoe, ain't even much a man in my auntie. Bitch, I won't.
This nigga said you ain't even as much a man as my auntie. He called you a bitch, 50.
I can't see. Why you's a hoe, ain't even much a man in my auntie. Bitch, I won't pressure, need no mercy, help the bear. Talking about he danger, too sick in the head to care. So, make them cop deuces, call on truces, they don't want it. Take off my mask, I eat the face of my opponent.
Yo, hold on. Can we just stop for a second and talk about how hard this motherfucker go? Like, T.I. didn't just make a diss song, he made a banger. He made a banger. Yo, he pulled a Kendrick on this motherfucker. He made a motherfucking track that not only will people listen to for the diss, but they can put this in their trunk. This is a banger. Come on.
Call on truces, they don't want it. Take off my mask, I eat the face of my opponent. Call shots in person, we too rich to telephone it. Well, I remember you loaded Matt, la homie. Turn special agent, informant, detective. Increasing payment, making antics more effective.
That's the thing. You know how many times we didn't heard about somebody being an informant? Like, real talk, in the rap game right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, we done heard about, 6ix9ine, P.I.'s even been called an informant. Rick Ross, 50, like, you name it. Like, everybody steady running around this motherfucker telling or accusing somebody else of telling. It's like, that to be honest with you, the whole snitch thing don't even really have the same effect that it used to have anymore. You know what I'm saying? It really just don't.
Informant, detective, increasing payment, making antics more effective. I got the power to devour your little rep and you sour. Lil' boo-boo, you know you always been a coward. Shit, ran into someone who wasn't playing and you ran. It's up and stuck in that jet, where the fuck you stand? Cop, deuce, it, tuck, tail, flee your fight. You the kind of sucker nigga we don't like. Wanna bully everybody who don't want no problem. Then niggas come bully you and you don't want no problem.
He said he ran. Hey, real talk, according to some of the shit that I'm seeing on social media right now, it do look like 50 done kind of bowed out. You know what I'm saying? He ain't said nothing. He posting his memes and shit like that. He even made the little thing talking about I'm enjoying, I'll take a L. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't said nothing. So it look like he talking facts right now.
I can't tell. Them wolf tickets you scrapping damn sure ain't sell. You dominate me, I can't see. Why you's a hoe, ain't even much a man in my auntie. I ain't got time to go to prison around here messing with you. All that deflected for perspective, I expect you to do.
He said, I ain't got time to go to prison around here messing with you. Hey, all that deflecting for perspective. Hey, I was thinking the same thing the last time I looked at 50's social media posts. I was thinking the same thing. He just said that shit before I could get it out of my mouth. All right.
Around here messing with you. All that deflected for perspective, I expect you to do. To say the least, this nigga character questionable. He do the shit you have to go and get Teddy to do. Might go to making us some cases just for posting shit. It'd be a small price to pay for me exposing a bitch. Let's get this straight, nigga. I ain't Paul. I ain't walking.
What they used to say, them fighting words right there. You done call me what? Them fighting words right there.
Exposing a bitch. Let's get this straight, nigga. I ain't Paul. I ain't walking up on you trying to buy you stuff. On that G behind them fences right now, you tough. Get pop dropped off at the bayou, bro. I meant punched in the mouth. How you thought? Police did your rap, man. I'm all talk. This nigga.
Hey, hey, that's slick shit. That nigga slick. He said dropped off at the bayou. Wait, punched in the mouth. He said, hold on, let me not threaten this motherfucker. Let me not pose no threats, because if something happened to this nigga, and even if it ain't got nothing to do with me, they gonna start looking at me and hold on, 50, the type of motherfucker that'll snitch. That was good right there. That was good, right? That was clever. That was clever as fuck.
How you thought? Police did just rap, man. I'm all talk. This nigga supposed to be a bully. I can't tell. Them wolf tickets you scalping damn show ain't sell. You dominate me, I can't see. Why use a hoe ain't even much a man in my ain't see. Cop deuce it tuck tail, flee your fight. You the kind of sucker nigga we don't like. Wanna bully everybody who don't want no problem. Then niggas come bully you and you don't want no problem.
This is a banger. This fucking beat go. Hey, so hey, that second one, that one right there, that's that one right there. That motherfucker go hard right there. That beat is a banger. Man, that shit, how you gonna come that hard on a diss track? This hard. Hey, but I do want to say something about one of them lines in there. He said a line, he said, shit, get your mind back, Mike. Get your mind back, Mike. He was talking about questioning his character. Character questionable. I want to say something about that line right there, because this happens a lot in the industry. I take that with a grain of salt, and sometimes I gotta look at the motherfucker that's saying that too. Like T.I., you ate his ass up on that track, but sometimes I gotta look at you a little bit too, because if you go back, it wasn't too long ago. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too long ago you fuck with 50. It wasn't too long ago. It's just like all these motherfuckers that's coming out, you know, industry cats. I'm not talking about the fans. I'm talking about industry cats that was fucking with Diddy. You know, then you had industry cats that was fucking with R. Kelly. Then you had industry cats that was fucking with 50. You know, you got all these cats that fuck with each other. And then as soon as they start to bump heads, as soon as they start to have a problem with each other, then they start talking about all this shit that's wrong with them. And I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, but hold on, it wasn't too long ago you was fucking with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was fucking with that nigga, which means he was doing that same shit when you was fucking with him, but you didn't have a problem with it until that shit turned around on you. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, call a spade a spade. If the nigga fucking up, he fucking up while you with him too. You should have been saying that shit while you was with him. His character should have been questionable. There was a time when you sat down and talked to him like, hey, it would be good for the culture for the two of us to get up here and show our archives, you know what I'm saying, and lift each other up on this versus battle, entertain the fans. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until 50 kind of flopped that shit around on you and turned his back on you that you was like, oh, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect him no more. But prior to that, though, 50 always been 50. He just wasn't 50 on you. And now that he done became 50 on you, now you got a problem with his character. I'm just saying. Should have been calling that shit out when it was, you know, the whole time. I always hate when industry cats do that. All these motherfuckers that sitting up here throwing shots, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, at Diddy, R. Kelly, all these other artists in the industry, all this nigga a snitch, all this nigga that did that, all this a fuck nigga, and all these people that they be talking about and stuff like that now. And it's like, nigga, he was a fuck nigga when you was with him, but it wasn't. But it didn't affect you, so you kept your mouth shut. And this ain't even about being a snitch. I ain't saying you should have run tell that. What Martin said, I ain't saying go run tell that. But I'm saying, at the time, if you knew he was on some fuck shit, you should have been staying away from him. You should have never been in the vicinity of 50. Not just now. You and 50 should have never been cool. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm just saying, I hate when these niggas do that. I hate when these niggas do that. With that said, so far, the first one and the second one, this motherfucker, What Bully? I love this shit right here. What Bully, not only did he get in his head, but he also, the track was a banger. This was some shit right here that niggas would be riding to. This, I guarantee you drive somewhere down in the South in the A right now, you gonna hear somebody trunk rattling this song. This song. I'm telling you. Like, let's go ahead and get on into the newest one. Like I said, as of the moment of me hitting the record button on this episode, he dropped another one right in my face called Lessons. So, hey, give me 2 seconds. Let me go ahead and flip this shit around and get this set up so that I can run this one for you. And bruh, let's go. Let's go. All right? We trying to keep up with you, T. We trying to keep up with you. Let's get on into it. Lessons. T.I., man, if you drop another one today, man, you on some shit. Let's go.
Yeah, pussy. Hey, say, man, I just woke up, man, so you got my wife back on your page, man. I told you, nigga, I don't do memes, I do music.
Oh, shit. I got, see? I've been on here recording. I ain't even see that 50 had for a minute. He had deleted his posts and stuff like that. You know, Tina Knowles and T.I.'s wife and all that kind of shit, and the frog meme that he put up a king and all that other kind of shit. He had deleted all that shit, but he back active. Man, 50, come on, man. Come on, man. At this point, though, for real, grown men, you know what I'm saying? You might be able to instigate these fans and some of the younger cats and this, that, and other. But grown men, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be too much rocking with that meme shit much longer, bro. At some point, if you ain't got nothing to say, bro, people gonna tune you out, man. People gonna tune you out. Now, of course, we still fuck with the TV shows and shit like that. Them TV shows go hard. But as far as like this rap shit, bro, you can't keep letting this nigga go at your head and all you doing is sitting on Twitter and Instagram, bro. That shit ain't gonna fly much longer.
I just woke up, man, so you got my wife back on your page, man. I told you, nigga, I don't do memes, I do music. Old muscle, fat face ass, fuck, nigga. Build that, nigga, let it be a lesson. Let it be a lesson to you. Get on his head till he get the message. You understand that? Let it be a lesson to you. Nigga, let it be a lesson to you. Let it be a lesson to you. No disrespect it. Gonna be tolerated, obligated to check it. They playing fake. Think I'ma let a nigga disrespect my wife like that shit just aight? Think I'ma take this shit from you, cause nigga, you gonna have to come take my life. Expensive game this nigga playing. Hope he know the price.
Hold up, fuck. Hold up, let me go back a little. Do y'all hear the flow? Do y'all hear the flow? He said, I'm the last couple songs, he was like, I'm just gonna bar at him. But he was like, on this one, he was like, I'm not just gonna bar at him. I'm gonna put some acrobatics on this shit too. I'm gonna let him know you can't fuck with me no kind of way. Bruh, he got that mystical flow, that mystical cadence riding on this motherfucker right here. That shit go hard. I caught you, T.I. I caught you. Let's go.
Nigga, you gonna have to come take my life. Expensive game this nigga playing. Hope he know the price.
Expensive game this nigga playing. Hope he paid it. Hope he know the price. Yeah. Cause hey, that's real though. That's real. Cause facts, 50. You know what I'm saying? Like you was, and even King. I think 50 and King both just stepped outside the line. T.I., I gotta give you respect. You done kept it bars. You know what I'm saying? But this whole posting of Tina Knowles and posting of Tiny, who ain't been fucking with nobody, you know what I'm saying? And King posting, 50 dead mama, that shit out of bounds, dog. That shit out of bounds, dog. Whatever you say in the booth, in battle rap is fair game. This little outside shit y'all doing, it's out of bounds, dog. 50, even you know better than that shit. Bro. Let's go.
Knowledge and power, but the knowledge gon' cost you. Enjoy the win, but we tend to learn more from the loss. When many men leave they chin open, go in they jaw. Went window shopping at the candy shop, this nigga so soft. I made me.
He using his own shit. Window shopper at the candy shop. This nigga so soft. He trying to say with the kind of songs you be making, them female songs, bro. Them female songs. That's female terminology. Window shopping, the candy shop. Hey, T.I. ain't playing.
Open, go in they jaw. Went window shopping at the candy shop, this nigga so soft. I make music, not memes, nigga, we ain't the same. A world of different, let begin with I'm a king and you lame. Still in here rapping cause I just can't look myself in the face. Without me telling them today, ho, you a bitch and you fake. Pussy. Build that, nigga, let it be a lesson. Get on his head till he get the message. Man, let it be a lesson to you. Let it be a lesson to you.
And another one where the beat is slapping. I don't like this hook as much as I did the last ones, but this beat is slapping.
No disrespect it. Gonna be tolerated, obligated to check it. They playing fake. Think I'ma let a nigga disrespect my wife like that shit just aight? Think I'ma take this shit from you, cause nigga, you gonna have to come take my life. Expensive game this nigga playing. Hope he know the price. Every time I look up, this hoe wanna get into it and beat. I hate a bullet pussy nigga, come and do it to me. He beat on female, and I know details. Could be a free L to hand out, but I know he tell. He Jacqueline Johnson, huh? I'ma be on DL. I'ma spank that baby, don't get no fuck about how he feel. You bully everybody, all for no compassion, it cool. Then playing victim like a Karen when it happened to you. Well, that nigga, let it be.
Hey yo, he talking about that. I seen that shit. He talking about that. The little thing where he was playing with them things. Where 50 was playing with them things. I know. Hey, but yo, hey, I can't even say nothing. I still got to say the same thing that I said at the end of the last video, though, T.I. You was talking about how, the nigga been behaving. And it's like, nigga, you been knew that, and you was fucking with him. Don't act like you ain't never been fucking with him. So, hey, all right, let's roll.
Get on his head till he get the message. Man, let it be a lesson to you. Let it be a lesson to you. Let it be a lesson to you. No disrespect it. Gonna be tolerated, obligated to check it. They playing fake. Think I'ma let a nigga disrespect my wife like that shit just aight? Think I'ma take this shit from you, cause nigga, you gon' have to come take my life. Expensive game this nigga playing. Hope he know to pray. Puss ass nigga, man, I don't goddamn care who the fuck you is, how much money you got, what the fuck you think you got going on, nigga. You disrespect me and mine, I'm lying to your whole ass up. Bring your puss ass outside, man. I don't need the nigga to sell no motherfucking records, nigga. I already had the motherfucking world on fire before this nigga started this whole ass shit, man. I'm doing it for Mint Tink. What the fuck she had to do with it, man? What you hiding behind women in the battlefield for, man? You's a real bitch, man. I'm doing it for my old lady. I'm doing it for Tierra Marie. I'm doing it for Vivica Fox. I'm doing it for every woman and nigga that never terrorize, man. I'm on your motherfucking head, and I want trouble, nigga.
He said, I'm on your motherfucking head and I want trouble, nigga. Yeah. Hey, yo, the beat was a slap. The bars was on point. The best part about that fucking song was the end when you just slapped off like you did some nigga shit. You did some real nigga shit at the end of that. That shit right there was hard. That shit right there was hard. The Vivica Fox thing, though, you know what I'm saying? The Vivica Fox thing, I take that with a grain of salt. Because even Vivica and herself, Vivica Fox herself said her and 50 cool. Her and 50 is friends. You know what I'm saying? So I take that part with a grain of salt. Now, other than that, 50 has came at a whole lot of females, and that shit is suspect as fuck. But the Vivica Fox shit is one we gotta let go. We gotta let that go, because them motherfuckers was in a whole relationship. Them motherfuckers was in a whole relationship. They do what motherfuckers in a relationship be doing. They break up and they start all of a sudden throwing shots at each other. Well, this motherfucker and that motherfucker because they got bad blood from their relationship. But as of today, even Vivica said they cool. But so we're gonna let that go. But here's the point I wanted to make. Two of them real quick. First of all, the reason why I'm not addressing that King shit at all, because bruh, two things. Number one, I'm so tired of seeing King run around this motherfucker acting like he from that. Like real talk. Yeah, I'm okay. So let me. You might be from that. You might be from that bloodline, but T.I. a real one. T.I. a real one, and T.I. your daddy. You know what I'm saying? T.I. a real one, and shit, Tiny ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? So you got that bloodline running through you. But as far as your life experience, like bro, you ain't about that. You ain't out like that. You know what I'm saying? I even saw the little meme that or the little shit you posted online where you was talking about, you know what I'm saying, we don't play like that. We got too much respect around here and we are too well respected in here, down here and this, that, and the other. And it's like, bro, like, no, your parents are respected out here and you get a pass because of them. So quit acting like that's your story. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, anybody who got that, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be able to sit in the luxury of what your parents paid, the road that they paid for you, and this, that, and the other, and you supposed to enjoy a few luxuries. But don't be out here faking like that's like you built that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you really ain't, you the product of a couple of OGs, and You got to grow up in a little bit of comfort and a little bit of luxury. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of respect out here in these streets because of who your parents is, and that allowed your head to get bigger than what it is. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker walk in the room. If I got 10 niggas behind me, all big and stocky and ready to go to war for me, of course I'm gonna walk into the room with the loudest mouth. Cause I know ain't nobody gonna do shit because I got them behind me. And that's what we got here. You know what I'm saying? You got T.I., you got all the, everything that comes with being T.I.'s son behind you. Of course you can go out here and bark. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. But that don't mean that's you. You feel what I'm saying? So let's stop that. Let's stop that. Second of all, I wanna introduce a word to all y'all. This word is called collaborative marketing. Remember the word that I'm telling you, collaborative marketing. I say this because I remember going back some time ago. I'm not gonna put the artist's name out here because I'm not gonna try to put, and have no new shit get started. But I remember there was a gentleman, rapper, that was cool with 50. They was like this. And 50 said, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I want you to diss me. And then when you diss me, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna diss you back. And we're gonna create the impression that me and you beefing. And we're gonna get all the buzz stirred up. And don't worry, go ahead and do your thing. After you diss me the second time, I'm not gonna even respond no more. See, to me, my legacy is already paved, so I don't care anything about. And the way that I look at it is all media is good media, even if it's negative media. You feel what I'm saying? So I can afford to take the L, but by you coming at me, it's gonna elevate what you doing right now. And I guarantee you, within the next 48 to 72 hours, your shit gonna go gold because me and you going at it. This is a true story. Feel me? But with that being said, I want to believe that T.I. wouldn't participate in such a scheme as that to get the internet buzzing. He even said on this song, I don't need you to sell records. And it's true, T.I. already done made a name for himself, so he was going to sell regardless. With that being said, though, nowadays I don't put nothing past the entertainment industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to think that even my OGs and my icons and stuff like that got too much respect in their brand to play games like that. But this is the day and age that we live in entertainment and music. You see what I'm saying? So I don't ever want to just assume that this isn't some choreographed stunt that the two of them has pulled off. Like I said, they fucked with each other in the past. I do know that there is actual evidence that the two of them had, you know what I'm saying, words, and they had like kind of differences of opinion, and you know what I'm saying, and this, that, and the other. All the way up until that, I actually thought that this was choreographed. When it first started, I thought this was a choreographed stunt. Where that suspicion ended for me, was when Tiny got up on the screen and when 50 Mama got up on the screen. That was outside of choreographed and collaborative marketing. That was, nigga, you done went over the line and we got some real problems now. Because you can play and we can do all this, but what you not finna do. So when they say it's beef right now, like T.I. on some real shit right now. T.I. on some real beef right now. You know what I'm saying? And as a man, he doing what he's supposed to be doing. You done fucked up. You done put my wife out there. My wife ain't fucking with nobody. Haven't been fucking with nobody. You know what I'm saying? And as the man of the household, you come at my wife, you a man. It'd be different if that was a female, but that's another man. You come at my wife, it's my job to get in the line of fire for that. You know what I'm saying? And whether me and you had real problems before or not, you're like, nigga, me and you could have been friends. We could have been best friends. You come in the house and start barking at my wife, nigga, me and you going. We going. We at that point right now. So even if this started off friendly, y'all done stepped over the line. And now you done brought T.I. out. And as he said, I had to stay in the booth because I couldn't rest. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. Unless I put you under, dog. Oh, 50. Whether you like it or not, you not a barologist. You not gonna fuck with Ti in the booth. You really not. But at least for some pride, bro. At least for some pride, you got to get in the booth and drop something. Even if it sucks, even if it's terrible, even if people dog the fuck out of you and say this was won by a landslide by Ti, what you can't do is not say nothing. What you can't do is not say nothing. This internet shit, man. This internet shit, what you're doing right now, it's all that internet shit. See, some of the other cats you was fucking with before you got away with that. Ti ain't that cat. Ti is a different level. He has a different level of respect in the industry. So this the type of beef right now that if all you do is play internet games with this one can pretty much, this one can stunt, this one can shut down your ability to ever use that again. These little games that you play, if that's all you gonna do against somebody the caliber of Ti, the next time you go to do that shit, bro, ain't nobody fucking with you no more on that. Ain't nobody listening to that shit. All you gonna hear is where was you at when Ti calls you out, bro? Everybody gonna call you, gonna pull your card at that point. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you got to get in the booth, my guy. You got to, even if it sucks. Like I said, just for pride, bro. You got to get in the booth and say something. That was fun. That was fun. I'm gonna go back and listen to them again, like I always do. That was my first listen because, like I said, I was actually trying to avoid these. I was gonna stay clear of this because, like I said, in my brain when I first saw it, what I saw was collaborative marketing. I thought this was some sort of stunt. Then I seen them pictures go up, and I seen Ti dropping back to back, and I was like, nah, I got to check this out. So, hey, y'all. If y'all like this video, make sure that you hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to come on over here and hit that subscribe button and become part of the Old Heads family. We try to keep it rolling for y'all. We growing and we want to keep growing. And y'all, if you haven't already, you know what I'm saying? As my sister's gonna always say, share, share, share. Share some shit with us. Share us with your friends. And let's keep this train rolling. Hey, to the next one. Love y'all. Y'all give me a break. Give me a break, because now that I'm on you, I ain't trying to react to another one today. All right? Peace out.